What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Novice Lion, aka Dub, back with another video. Today, I'm going to be doing a couple of modifications, a few modifications on the Scat Pack. Something that I've been wanting to do for a long time now. Yeah, so I'm going to be getting rid of the Dodge. I know I had a video up showing that I plastic dipped it, and for the most part, it did what it was supposed to do. But I'm gonna go with my original thought process, which is to go ahead and get rid of it. I'm also going to be blacking out these silver screws here. I'm using the plastic dip, and I'm going to be putting some tint on the tail lights. But before we go any further in the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment on the video if it's something that you would like doing, or if it motivates you to get out there and do something, or if you want the link to the product, go ahead and throw me a comment down in the comment section. The product that I'm going to be using is in the Rush Taillight tint. A little bit of a backstory about this is I've had this actual package for probably 2+ years now. Just never really got around to using it. If you remember, on my F8 green Scat Pack, I had tail light tint, but because I live in the great state of Virginia, we have to get inspections done every year, and I had to take that tint off. On my way right now to go get the car washed. I'm going to be switching over to these Oakley Vanguards with Meta to record everything. That way I can use my hands and not have to worry about the camera or whatever the case is. But yeah, I'm on my way to get this bad boy washed. And then I'm going to go pick up a couple of supplies that I need in order to do the modification. YouTube, we're back getting ready to begin the installation. Again, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be plastic dipping all of these screws right here black. I'm going to be removing the Dodge, and I'm going to be installing tail light tint on the rear tail lights. What we'll need is, I got a heat gun to help with removing the Dodge. I got a mixture of alcohol and distilled water. I have a mixture of soapy water, and I have some fish line in case the Dodge does not want to come off. And of course, I'm going to be utilizing the Rush Taillight tint. For purposes of removing some of the gunk from the Dodge, from the glue, I'm going to be using acetone. I got some Goo Gone and some blue masking tape to cordon off the areas where the screws are. That heat gun works wonders, man. See how it just cuts through it. Gets all that tape off of there, or that glue off of there. You can still feel it heated up just a little bit. So spray it on there. We don't need it all the way down there, but we got it on there, and it's gonna keep running. All right, so I'll let that sit on there, and while I'm doing that, I'll prep the area for the screws. Now I'm gonna start with the masking tape. The section off these I just went over it initially with the first coat. I'll leave it in the upright position so that the plastic dip doesn't run as much. And I give it about 5 minutes, and then I'll respray them. I'll try to keep them in that position, so I just use a ladder. And then we'll move on to the tail lights. So while I'm waiting for the plastic dip to dry, the first application, I'm just gonna go over the area. These area right here, these outer portions of the tail light. I'm just gonna go over them with the distilled water and alcohol solution and a microfiber towel. Get the area nice and clean for the application. So a little bit of an inventory for the Indie Rush trunk tail lighting kit. We have driver trunk, so everything is labeled driver trunk, and then they have passenger trunk, and it's pretty self-explanatory. This is going to go in the outer portion, this is going to go in the inner portion. They also come with a side marker passengers, but I got LED side markers already, diode dynamic LED side markers, and they're already smoked, so I don't need those. But before I put these on, you want to wet the area, and it makes the application of the tail light tint, you can move it around a little bit better. So spray it before, and once you put it on there, spray the top of it. You can move everything around, and then use this little squeegee here, this cloth part, to smooth everything out. Make sure there's no bubbles in there. Everything a little closer so that y'all be able to see it. We'll spray it with soapy water. Squeegee that they gave me to get all of the excess water out. Pushing it out the top, bottom, sides. So here's the semi-final result. Again, using this squeegee that comes with the kit. I sprayed the surface with the soapy water, applied the tint. I had to redo it because I saw some on the edges, but it covers the area that you need. It's not so fine that you can miss a spot, so it's going to overlay that white just a tad bit and connect everything to the black. And I'll wait until it dries out, and I'll let y'all see the results when everything is done. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna respray these screws with plastic dip, and then let y'all see the final product. All right, y'all, this is the final product of everything that I did, from the plastic dip to the dodge removal, and of course the ND Rush Taillight tint. Like, you can't even see or notice that it's just, you know, a couple pieces of overlay on there, man. It's a really good product. I can't believe that I sit on this product for a couple years and had it just, you know, kind of just sitting in the man cave for a couple years and didn't even try it on. But awesome solution to if you live in a state that requires yearly inspection, yearly car inspection, and but you still want the smoked tail light look, but you don't want to go through the hassle of paying, you know, $100, $200 for somebody to smoke the tail lights. Dodge removal, I'll still keep working on it, but for the most part, man, you see it, it looks better, looks sleeker, more streamlined. The plastic dip did what it did. I'm probably just gonna end up getting some black screws and plates to go on there. But overall, man, really good product. Really good product by ND Rush. Like, you can't even tell really unless you're up on it. Unless you're up close on it, you can't even tell. ND Rush, man. If you haven't checked these people out, I suggest you check them out, man. Before we get out of here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Views help as well. Novice Line out.